Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is episode 119 in the Throwback Thursday series I'm doing using old makeup. Not oogie old, just not talked about old. And today's palette of choice is going to be the Blend Bunny Primal palette. You probably already know this because of the thumbnail. I try to include it. So honestly, I can keep things straight. But I wanted to do something a little bit different today. So I have a plan and, per usual, we'll see how it works out. But I was thinking, it's Pride and I usually do something, a makeup look or whatever for Pride because I think that it matters. So I'm going to attempt something a little bit different, period, but also for me. My face is already done, which may not have been a great move, but I tried to apply my rainbow highlighter in its natural form. This is the one from Gloss Gods and it just says with pride. It's one of those like iridescent shifty ones. Can I get it to shift? Of course not. I am so bad at this game. But that's what's on my cheekers. And I went into each individual stripe and tried to do my Cupid's bow. My nose is just a mixture of all of them because I couldn't do a rainbow stripe on my nose. So anyway, I thought I could create this look, chat a little bit with you, and that'll be the video. I did make a pair of lashes. I'll show you real quick. For Pride, like rainbow-ish. Maybe I can zoom in and you can see it. I just added colored clusters to a regular lash. I did my nails to kind of be Pride-ish, and I actually got the idea for today's eye look from my nails, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to stop yammering and just tuck into it. My intention is to follow the Roy G. Biv and hopefully make it work. So going into the red on this teeny tiny Divina Cosmetics 102 brush. I've been using this as my inner corner highlight brush and little tiny detail work. So I think this is gonna work. Maybe I'll just do both and we'll just edit out the left eye. All right, well, there's the red. I have no idea how this is gonna work. I probably should have practiced, but if I practice something, I typically nope out afterwards because once I've accomplished it, there's no real point in trying to do more. But the reason I want to do a Pride look, I'm just going to yammer and do whatever comes next while I'm yammering. I'll edit out the parts where I have nothing to say. So the reason I know that I am completely and totally fine with whatever anyone chooses to do with their lives. It's none of my business. However, I feel like there's also a bit of responsibility to say that, out loud, so it's known. If you need someone to go to bat for you or support you, I would definitely be happy to be that person. And, in my real life, I definitely know people who are gay or bi or, whatever suits them. And they know that I'm totally supporto girl. But I figure if you don't say the words, then nobody really knows it. And I have 7 grandbabies, and I want them to know that they can come to me, they can count on me, to be what they need, regardless of literally anything. I feel like if you're living your best life, that's what matters. I don't think you can use that as an excuse to be a serial killer. But if you're not hurting yourself or anyone else, then, you get to live your life. And if you need help or support, I would happily be that for you. I think it matters. So that's the reason I'm doing like a pride look every year. My first year, it was bad. Don't look. But, I feel like I've gotten a little bit better as time has gone on. I'm just going with a bit of a darker green. And I want people to know that they can count on me. They can come to me. Like, I am your girl, no matter what the situation is. Like I said, as long as you're not hurting anybody or yourself, I will absolutely be your person. So, and last year I was fully into making hats. I picked up millinering because I needed something to help my mental health. Roy G. Biv Blue. Whoops, okay. Pretend I didn't do that. Wow. Wow. I learned this in kindergarten, you would think. But nope. I cannot hold on to anything. Anyway, I made a hat last June that I really liked, and I thought maybe I could wear it with a rainbow pride look, and not just for the attention or whatever, but because I do actually genuinely love hats, which is why I started a hat business. But turns out people don't actually like hats like I like hats. So yeah. All right, now we're going in with the purple. That worked out pretty darn well. Wow, who knew? I'm gonna go back over all of the colors and blend them together, and, all the things, but I wanted to get the shades and the spacing done. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna probably pop on my hat too, because I love a hat. And it'll go so beautifully with this look if the look ends up coming together like I'm hoping it will. I'm just going back over all of the colors to make sure they're blended together. This is so fun. I love doing not super creative, because I'm not, but a little bit creative makeups. I think it's very cool. Wait, I didn't do this one yet with the I have a little towel in my lap that I'm just booping into to clean off the brush for each shade. Hopefully I can get these to look right. I'm using the lighter shade to bridge the two. This eye, that looks better than this eye. This eye looks kind of chunky and weird. Maybe I can fix it. I will try. So hopefully this video is taken the way I mean for it to be, and not in a attention grabbing for me kind of way, but you know, an indicator that should anyone need someone, I could definitely fill a role. This is so cool. I'm really, really liking this. Wow. We'll have to see how the next part goes. Hopefully I don't mess it up. All I've done to my eyes is prime them. I wasn't sure what I would end up wanting to do. Figured maybe I'd throw some bronzer in there or something like that. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I won't do anything. We'll see how it ends up looking. Should I blend out the red with the pink? I know pink's not technically in the rainbow as we know it, but I think it's an important color to add. Yeah, I think that's a good move. Not just for the look, but you know, because pink has some meaning as well. If by some crazy chance you aren't a regular and you're watching this video and you don't agree with anything that I'm saying or what have you, feel free to just quietly move on. I will absolutely not tolerate any yuck. So just know that going into this. I am a very sweet, pleasant person most of the time. But if you try to be hurtful, I can be unpleasant. So let's not do that. All right, step one, done and dusted. I'm going to try to fix up that and the tail of my brow. Okay, we're ready to move on to step two. Again, I have no idea if this is gonna work. We're just gonna try it together. So I've busted out some dotting tools and my water activated liners. So I'm thinking like a drop of paint coming down from each color. Will this work? Will it not? I don't know, but let's try it and see. So let's go in with the pink first and see. Yeah, I don't know if this will work or not, or if I'll just be ruining. I don't know. Okay, I think that might be the answer. So I'm gonna go back into the pink. Kind of drag it out a little on top. So then it should blend into the red. So far, I think we're doing okay. If this is your first time watching me attempt to do this, I am not going for symmetry. I will be hugely disappointed if I were to attempt that, so I won't. Hopefully that'll look okay when it dries. I could always probably go over it with eyeshadow, right? I feel like most things are fixable-ish. Blue seemed to work out pretty easily. Okay, this is what we're looking at so far. I think I may use the magnifying mirror and just go in and adjust what I can. And I'm gonna put on the lashes off camera because that's a whole thing. And then I will come back and show you the finished look and we can wrap up episode 119. All right, I'm back and the look is done. Let me scoot you in for an up close at the eyes. I don't think it's as, I don't know, seamless and blended as I was hoping for. Again, my first time. Are you enjoying the lawnmower sounds? It doesn't seem to matter when I try to do what. Anywho, we're just gonna move on because he's not going to ruin my morning. I obviously love Blend Bunny. I love this palette. I did use a bit of the yellowy orange shade from the highlight palette on top of the yellow to kind of blend the yellow powder shadow with the yellow waterliner. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool, and maybe from back up a little bit, it could work. Oh, my hat. Do you want to see the hat? I'll put it on in a minute. Real quick, what's on my face that matters, I'm wearing this e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation again. Love it. It wore beautifully yesterday. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't add powder and it's still, I mean, I got a little oily, but 7 hours in, it looked lovely. I was so happy. And my blush is the Deep Rosewood and in Back and Butter, and the Soft Matte in For the Butter. That's my blush on my cheekers. Love, love, love it. The rest of the stuff is old news. I don't know that anyone really cares about that. I did use my Honeydew light liner from ColourPop on my lower waterline, and I'm using the e.l.f. Lash Beats mascara again. Love, love, love this on my lower lashes. So, all right, let me just grab my hat real quick and I'll put it on and show you. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. It's technically not my hat. I made it for someone who maybe wanted something like this, but so I didn't put any of the sizers in. All right, I'll be right back. I have a freakishly tiny head, as do my grandchildren and my kids. Dallas gets very frustrated because his head is so tiny. And I say, let your super curly hair grow out and that will give you some cushion, but he won't. He keeps it shaved right down to nothing. So anyway, that's my look for Pride. If you are part of the community and need to reach out, I'm happy to be reach outable. And I suspect if you're watching this video, you would be too, which makes me really happy because I think my friends, you here, are probably the best humans available. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't want to do a Pride look about like, look at me, attention for me, but I think it's important to say, I'll support you if you need it. And hopefully this look says, I'll support you if you need it. So I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.